welcome to State Streaks on a Monday. If you're watching this in the future on the YouTube, it is Tuesday at the very earliest if you're watching this the day of. But welcome in, y'all. We are doing some State Streaks. We left off last week on a really positive cliffhanger. We ended at 100, which is only the third time I've hit 100, which is super, super exciting. I was very much excited to do that. So we are going to revisit that. We're not going to start with that. We need to warm up first. I don't want to just go in cold to the 100 and then just choke on the first one. So we're going to do a little, like an hour or so warm up. And then even if it's a good streak in and of itself, we're going to leave that. And then we're going to go back to the 100 and go from there. But thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all. And let's just, let's do it. It's not. My immediate thought was this looks like the Burbank airport. I don't think it actually is, though. For like a split second, this looks like a back road in Burbank, California. I don't actually think it is. It is just a memory that I have having used to live in California. Plausible. Hey, Professor. Hope you've been doing well. No front plates, though, so that's why I am kind of like thinking it's just me trying to manifest it when it's not. It's definitely southwest, though. I feel okay being bold and saying it's southwest. Hard hat, safety, job site. Oh, hey, there's other stuff over here. It's Albuquerque. It was not Burbank, it was the ABQ. As I have a hole in my chin and almost spilled my drink down my shirt. Hope you've been doing well, Professor. Hope you had a good weekend and a good week since then. Since the last time I saw you. This seems like the best way to get out of the suburbs. So until Ben folds. This is also one of those, this could be the Southwest or this could be Florida. Should I go back? What's that say? That's an 800 number. This has been grinding yesterday. He goes, hey, I mean, I respect it. That was weird. And that time it was Southern California. So I went from thinking it was to it actually was. We were in the OC near the Santa Anas in Long Beach. So that's fun. At least. Got a bus stop. DART is Indianapolis, I believe. I believe that's Indianapolis's. I believe, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Nope. DART is Delaware. You got me back? Cool. Well, this is why we warm up. This is why we're warming up, is I think things and I'm wrong and I'm just going bold, which we've established is not the best thing for me to do. But that's okay. That's why we're warming up and getting all of the bad tendencies out of our system. By our system, I mean my system. For some reason in my brain, Delaware makes sense, obviously, because DART. But I also feel like Indianapolis's metro system is called DART, so I just went bold. But you get one early on. It wasn't the long one, so we're good. But yeah. Sorry for the double ping. Since the funny thing is, right before I started streaming, OBS says, it's time for an update. Would you like to have doggo? Doggo. It's a good day. We got a doggo. You gotta love Geo Doggo. But anyway, yay, holiday break. The holiday break is good. And I should not have gone this way, so we're going to reset and go south. Oh no, this was that. Okay, so we're going to go south this way because we went north that time, so we're going south this time. Yes. In my brain, I've done the correct thing. Go here. I'm kind of on a break on my... Hello? I thought that was two different things, neither of which were true. That looks like a Bears logo, and that looks like the Montreal Canadiens logo. But A, this is America, and B, that was not a bear in the middle of it. It looked like a blue hen. Because at my job, because for those who don't know, for anyone who's missed it, anyone new, I bartend for an event venue, which pretty much means I'm a wedding bartender more often than not. Canadian Valley. Okay, so it might have been a Montreal Canadiens thing. What the hell? And our last event of the year was yesterday. So I'm kind of on a holiday break too until the new year. Which just means I'm streaming a lot more. That's basically all that means, is I'm streaming. That's a cool... I feel like that's distinctive and I would know... Is this just Kansas? Wait, isn't there a Canada, Kansas? Or am I making that up? Isn't there like a Canada River, Kansas? Or am I like making things up? Is Oklahoma okay? I am okay knowing that I got adjacent to the right state that time. Okay, we got stuff over here. What's this say? Oh, I saw the billboards. That's what I did. It is! Holy crap, that was actually what it was! I'll be damned. I should act like I am good and I'm not surprised by this, but I'll take it. I will take the universe giving me that. Because I used to live, like I said earlier, in Southern California, but but I live in Virginia and from Virginia. And we would drive cross country to visit. We wouldn't pay for flights. We had a Prius, so we would just pay for gas because it was significantly cheaper. And so I've driven over the Canadian River or by the Canadian River many times. So I knew it was in that area. I just couldn't remember where we were. Whether it was Kansas or Oklahoma. So thank you for knowing Oklahoma, Professor. Dickinson State. I don't know where Dickinson State is. It over here. New England, Manning, Killdeer. Let's go up to here. Is it North Dakota? Gotcha. I feel like I knew Killdeer. I want to say we've gotten near Killdeer before. Oh, Dickinson's just the name of the town. There you go. There you go. Hashtag One Dakota. Just make it easier. Just make it One Dakota. That's all. That's all I want. Let's go north. Ish, north adjacent. Looks many. Well, that does say 207. So the main character has returned. We did what, 7 mains last year? Or not last year, last week. It's almost last year. Is this Phoenix? Culver's. I do love a good Culver's. Pieology. Oh, it's pizza. I mean, I like pizza, don't get me wrong. But I was thinking it was pie. 480. Is this Phoenix? Or like Chandler or something? Yeah, Phoenix. Mesa Cova. Yeah, because I remember the street signs. Look at me remembering things. Look at us. Get rid of it. Honestly, I love that that's the name of that disposal service, is just get rid of it. That pleases me greatly for some reason. Yeah. Thanks, Remy, for the good luck. Have fun. Have a good Monday. Hope you're doing well. What do you say? Bossier Park, Central Station, 811. I feel like that's an Iowa thing. Louisiana. Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't not look like Louisiana. I was definitely thinking southern, so I don't know. Still not convinced it's Louisiana. Oh God, that was much. Oh, okay, it's not that big of a border. I thought it was. So yes, it was the same thing. You're making some Christmas dinner today? Not Bossier City, but close. Yeah, I'll take close. What you making for? Yeah, what you making for Christmas dinner? 402, 402, 402. Is Nebraska? Oh, right, it's Eastern Nebraska, isn't it? Yeah, no, it was actually Lincoln. Let's go. Corned beef, Matt. Ooh, you're speaking. That's some good stuff. Speaking of corned beef, that's good. I love a good corned beef. And but it just in general, that's a good solid dinner. That's a good solid meal no matter what. Ours is we always do lamb. So I'm always excited. The Woods, Wanamaker Woods, and the Mezzanine, 785. How apt, I know, right? Looking forward to it. Nice. But yeah, it's like the one time a year we do lamb. As like a big thing. North Kansas, I think. Okay. No fronts would lead to Kansas as well. We'll highlight it. We'll just verify. I don't know with what yet. But like I said, it's the warm-up. It's the warm-up. But we do lamb. I'll do like a cheesy broccoli casserole thing, which is really good. We did it for Thanksgiving this year. That was really tasty. You're down in East Kansas. Well, you're both in the same state, which, you know. I'm not gonna disregard. Yeah, let's go for it. Hey, look at that. Topeka. It's Northeast Kansas. It's a Por qué no los dos situation. It's both north and east. The fuck? Is this what I think it is? A default US moment. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're just in Hawaii, right? Like this is just I didn't want to outright say that, but like that's just like a national park, right? Or not a national park. What the hell was that? Oh, okay. It was the palace. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think I've ever seen the arrowhead shield before. I legit think that to me that's new. Indian, that makes sense. I don't think I've ever seen that. BlackRock. BlackRock's new. Okay. I think it's Navajo. Keep looking. BlackRock sounds I feel like why? Let's just go up into here, see what happens. See if you see anything useful. But yeah, Southwest for sure. I mean, I wasn't trying to argue that. Let's say. Fast stop market. See if you can find anything other than just the word BlackRock. But that's cool. I like seeing, like, we've been doing this, like I said, we've been doing this every Monday minus holidays, I want to say for like 2 years at this point. Lakeside Apartments, what's that say? Zuni, New Mexico. There we go. Yeah, right over there. Oh, there's BlackRock. That's pretty. Glacier View. No, maybe Montana. It's pretty. It's in the north. Nope, didn't want to do that. Oh, the sign's gone. Oh well. At night, you can only go 45. I like that. I like places that do that. Slow down. Is this just Montana? So I think, yeah, it's not. I know I make this joke a lot. There's not enough trees for it to be Alaska. I think to be this close to this in Alaska, it'd be a lot more unpaved roads, I guess. Oh, Teton Point turnaround. I'm just double checking. That pretty much means it's Wyoming, doesn't it? If it's throwing out the word Teton Point. Or Montana. Would it be in Montana as well? Do they drop the Teton in I would honestly leave Wyoming just because it's the Tetons or Tetons. That's a word I will say different every single time. I'm gonna tell you that now. So I'm sorry. One of them has to be right, pronunciation wise. The Bollards could be fake meta. I mean, I was leaning Wyoming because of the word Teton. We'll do this. We'll run this play. Nope. Yes. We'll have it highlighted until we see something that 100% cinches it. It's so pretty though. Like, this is a good drop. We get some good Nat Geo drops, but this is a really good. I think they are. I think they're pretty grand. Screw it, let's go. This isn't the main streak. Yep. Those were pretty grand Tetons. Those were, in fact. There you go. Yeah. Show me. Show me potato salad. What's he pointing at? I think that ages me, but also I'll be completely honest. We are in DC. That might be my favorite Family Guy episode. I don't know what that says that it's like so early. Yeah, absolutely. DC with the directional on the streets. 295 south. That could be anywhere. Oh, balls. I think it's Maryland. For south, for Richmond, it's Maryland. I would lean hard Maryland here. I'm going to verify. Yeah, it's Maryland. Oh, that was the district? Damn. Oh, damn. Back-to-back DCs. That doesn't happen too often. That was... Okay. I forgot the 290... I thought... Okay. Ooh, snow. Because I saw the Maryland route sign. That's why I sent it. I didn't zoom in on it. Because I just didn't. They had the Maryland... So I got... But exit 1, maybe... It might have been we started... We did. But yeah, I saw the route sign for Maryland, so I just went Maryland. But obviously you can have... DC has both, so that's... Mud Creek. Let's go mudding in Mud Creek. Once again, this is why we warm up. This is why I didn't start with the 100. We need to warm up. We need to get those... The itchy trigger finger sin button out of the way early. Because I don't mind doing a bunch of little mini streams. That's fine. Or streaks. I hope it's not mini streams. That means OBS isn't working. But yeah, it just gets the bad habits out of the way. At least for me, everyone's different. M dot. This is... Hold on, it's not Michigan. Is it Michigan? This might be Michigan. It's not Missouri, that's MoDOT. I don't think... It's not Montana. That is Michigan's? Okay. I legitimately... That's one where I forget if it's Maine's or Michigan's. That's why I go through. I know that's not Montana. I know that's not Minnesota. I know that's not the other one. We're in Reno. Sorry. I've seen the little Reno thing way too much. Is this the Windows? Is this like the Windows field? I know it's not, but you see them every few weeks in. M dots? I gotcha. That's fair. I think I see the Reno thing every few weeks. Buckle up, it's the law. What if I don't wanna? What if I wanna fight? Oh no, that song goes the law one. Never mind. I was gonna say I fought the law. I was like, no, that doesn't end well for the guy singing it. Wait. Horses! We got horses on the day. Let's go. Or yeah, no, there's two. Yay, horses! It's a good day. We've gotten a dog and horses. Good animal day here on GeoGuessr. So you just passing your speed limit. This might be useful. The sign up here might be useful. I don't know about y'all, but I think we were at Idaho. So yeah, no, that was a useful sign. Simplicity. Go here. Can't tell what that is, so we keep going. Grace Lutheran, but it doesn't have an address on it. Sometimes they do. This one doesn't. Kenosha. So Wisconsin. 262. Also Wisconsin, I think. Yes. It's Wisconsin. The Kenosha. I don't know if they call it the Kenosha, but I am. I've also never been to Wisconsin, so I don't have to worry about any repercussions. You know, Milwaukee for college? Oh, there you go. Closest I've been is Minnesota, in terms of like that upper Midwest area, I guess is the word to use here. And we just got back-to-back. Nope. Yes. We got back-to-back Wisconsin. That's exciting. Okay, I think we're in Southwest DC. I can't be sure. We might be in Southwest DC. So many. Honestly, I'll take it. I'll take DC drops. I will take a DC drop. For the exception, like, I know it's not the best to say, especially because we messed one up. 99 times out of 100, we don't mess those up. A lot of it is because that's where so many of my grade school field trips were. They were just to DC because it's an easy field trip. It's you rent the James River transportation bus, you take the 2-hour drive up, you go to one of the main government things, and you spend a day in DC. You hope it's the year you get to go to the zoo, because the National Zoo rules, because it does. Or if you have to get the Smithsonian, you get the Air and Space Museum, because airplanes also rule. Also, that's a lot of corn. You'll be there tomorrow? Nice! Very cool. DC and Nash. Very cool. I've spent many a field trip in those. Should go this way. Change my mind. Should go this way. I love this. I love a museum. I love a Smithsonian. The Museum of American History I like because they have a lot of pop culture stuff there, and since I am kind of a pop culture guy, it's cool seeing a lot of those artifacts and like major things, like moments in pop culture, major American pop culture history. Oh, the zoo is the one Smithsonian thing you haven't seen. We went. It was my 4th grade field trip. It might have been 3rd or 4th. I don't remember. But we were all excited because they always try to throw in the Capitol building. They always try to throw in like something. I should know that, but I don't. First Ward Dietrich Youth. Well, as long as I believe you'd be accurate in saying that as well, which is a weird flex, but I'll allow it. Them, not you. I just like the pandas. I like pandas. All right. Blue Devils, Eagle's Nest. Food and grocery. What's it up top? I don't think I've never seen that adopt a highway sign before. That's the weird thing. Not weird, but Detroit. Oh wait, it's Idaho. the middle of nowhere in Southeast Oregon. Wasn't that? The hell is going on? I think we just went through 3 different dimensions on the first 5 seconds. Candy bouquet. Do you have anything here? This is Alaska. This is Alaska. I saw Northern Lights cleaners. This is gonna be like Anchorage or something. It's Alaska. There's yellow plates. It's Alaska. It's Anchorage. It was like, it's weird coverage. There's yellow plates. The phrase Northern Lights popped up. It's an urban drop, which is rare for Alaska, but it still checks out to be Alaska. I miss Oregon. I want to go back to Oregon soon. I'm gonna try and go next year, maybe. I loved Portland. Which, if you just hear me talk and see me, that's one of the least surprising things I think I could say, is that I enjoy the city of Portland, Oregon. I am self-aware enough to know that I am a walking stereotype. And that's okay. Yeah, no, I went when I was still working for a brewery, and my partner at the time was going for like a coffee workshop. Like, they were trying to like learn how to like do some more intricate techniques, as well as do some small business lessons. I was going because I had a week off, and I just got to spend a week off basically by myself in Portland, which was also fun. So many things there have closed, and I know. So, oh, that's sad, because I really liked how Portland did their food trucks, where they did more like a court and like lots, as opposed to like a lot of places where don't get me wrong, I love having lived in Los Angeles and the food truck culture there. More often than not is, we're at this location today, then at dinner we're here, but then for tomorrow, like, it's fun looking for your favorite trucks. Like, there's a little bit of like an element of just like some fun if you're looking for a little adventure, or you luck out like, oh, they're here today, oh, that's close, let's go. That element to it. But like, I liked the central court aspect of it, but that is a bummer that a lot of them are closed, which, pardon me, is not the most surprising thing in the world, but still sad. Dubois and Riverton. 307, we're in Wyoming. Dollar General. Hello, Dollar General. Dollar General. But, I love PDX. It is one of my favorite places I've ever visited. 262. That's Wisconsin. Or it was last time. I would assume it's still Wisconsin. Most of the Great Rivers there. Makes sense. Low price melons in the season. Well, that says 414 though. Is 414 also Wisconsin? He asks. Probably should knowing this. Milwaukee and Burbs heard a bold new expression of cognac. That's nice. It's Wisconsin. Yeah, it's Milwaukee. Neat. Honestly, I would kind of like to get to like a 15-20 streaker before we break, so that way we can be like, we strung together a 15-20er today. According to Silly, somebody author of Equal Trust Company. Do you? I don't see anything. That's a private thing. It's not a state. It's not a governmental thing. It seems to be more of a private business. Cities, horror, and burbs are 262. Good to know. I'm slowly, like, it's one of those things I'm not going to. If I wanted to be like more, what's the right word here? I want to be good at this, but also my fun and my vibe and my chill from this is like just getting to vibe with y'all and talking and just having fun. And for me, that's more fun than being talking with y'all is more fun than being right. Don't get me wrong, being right absolutely rules. But that should show you. But so like I try to memorize the area codes when we see them a bunch, or like if it is useful, if there's a bunch of similar ones, but like I don't think I'm gonna flashcards ever. Like unless there's like something coming up where like I doubt they ever will, but like if they did like a Twitch Rivals state streaks, I would study for that. London and Lancaster, that's not this country. Franklin County, Tennessee. Oh, it's Ohio. Franklin's right next to, I'm assuming next to Pickaway. Love that. Love that for us. Star Quarry, Walnut Hill. Let's go. See, I hear Franklin, my brain goes to Tennessee. So I'm glad we... Oh, those are Columbus Street signs. Okay, see? This is why I ask questions. I do like to learn. 971. That's Carolina, isn't it? 97. I could be wrong. Isn't 971 North Carolina? I want to say that's a North Kakalaki. As the locals like to say. I mean, it definitely... If you told me, yeah, this is just the farmland of North Carolina, I would believe you. Certainly driven through it enough. We'll highlight it. Hopefully we see a diamond shield soon. That would be great. Or something that just says like UNC or Duke or Wake Forest. A famous North Carolina university would be swell right about here is what I'm trying to say. Corvallis. See, Corvallis is fucking Oregon though. Yeah, that's Oregon. Is there an Avity? Screw it. It's Oregon. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not to speak absolutes, and especially in the United States. Yeah, I didn't know 971, but yeah. There is a North Carolina area code that starts with 9. I am Groot? Groot, what happened? Look what they did to my boy. No. Anyway. Anyway, what I was saying was, I believe that's it. Yeah, I know that there's a North Carolinas that start with 9. I just will sometimes not know. Illinois, unless the road is physically ill, we're in Illinois. It's not. North Chicago line, Gotcha. DW. I feel like DW should be something that I would know. That seems significant. This is Oklahoma. See, this is why I say things. See, does D, in terms of this being for you an immediate Oklahoma, which we've highlighted Oklahoma, but I don't want to. Ooh, cows! Yay, cows! What about that sign makes it That it's the county, Dwight County. Gotcha. Cool. I wish to know these things so that I too can one day just see a sign and be like, oh, it's that. Outside of the city of Richmond, Virginia, which I could do that for Richmond. Because it's the town. Is this Tidewater? Random yellow plate makes me think Tidewater. Yep. Yep. It's exactly where I thought it was. The 2-letter abbreviation in the state is the number as the count. Oh, cool. There's a distinctive yellow plate in Virginia that I'm not going to get into, where I knew that wasn't this way. This wasn't Alaska, New Mexico, or New York. That's all I'll say. But no, that was like, I think that was, no, it's, I'm trying to think how to word this correctly. It's a plate that is popular with the Tea Party, if we still call them the Tea Party. Okay, now we're in Maryland. So it's not DUI plates, it's a distinctive, yeah. Yeah, looks like that. Oh, that's good to know. If I ever visit Ohio again, that's good to know. Okay, let's go up to here then. Nebraska? The only reason I'm saying Nebraska is that looks like the letter N. On that park, so this would be like, unless like, because I feel like North Dakota, I don't know things. I'm just going off vibes. Oh, I should know 720. 720. I know I've seen the 720. Nevada? Oh yeah, Nevada. There's another end state. This is Nevada, isn't it? No, 303. This is what? No? This is Denver. Okay, I've seen 3 different area codes. Let's find one more to verify. I feel pretty okay thinking that this is currently... Let's find a King Super. Is there a King Super nearby? Smash Burger. Oh, you know what? It probably is. Yep, North Glen. Good comms, good comms. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this one to 20, or we'll mess it up. Either or. And then we'll get into the 100. I don't know why I said, I don't know. I'm trying to build drama or something. I don't know. So yeah, we'll get this one to 20 or fail trying. And then, because I wanted this, if we had done this on the 100, we would be at a new personal best. That's what I wanted. I wanted to warm up. Does that make sense? Or, I don't know. To use the golf analogy, you don't want to leave everything out on the practice range, but also you want to make sure that you can do what you want to do. Which is why we're going to stop at 20. And then hopefully not revisit it until next year. Because ideally that 100 streak just goes on forever. That's what you want. That's the dream. But also, I don't know. There was no also. Sometimes you start a sentence and you hope that your brain catches up, and that time it didn't. I want to say Midwest. I feel like that's a safe thing to say. And if we don't see anything, we're going to my default and we're saying Kansas, because that has happened far too frequently to be right than for me not to. You know? This is one of those where this is enforcing a bad habit, because there's no reason I should have gotten this many Kansases in a row for just thinking there's absolutely nothing, so it must be Kansas. Go back, go back. It's North Dakota, though. Barely North Dakota, but it's North Dakota. I'm going with we're in a Are we in Yellowstone? I don't know. I've never been to Yellowstone. Is that a very specific geyser? Like, is that Old Faithful? Is that legitimately old? Did we get an Old Faithful drop? Okay, maybe not. There's a lot of geysers. I stand by I think this is Yellowstone drop. It has to be. Huh. How close were we to Old Faithful? Oh, we ended at Old Faithful. Let's go. We've never dropped at Old Faithful. That's cool. I like that. I like when we get major things. That's cool. Da 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 276? I don't know. Doggo! That's our second dog. I love this. We're getting dogs today. Let's go. Let's just verify that area code. I'd like to. And you don't even have a phone number on you. We're on Pearl Street. I know that. That's a Greenways. Power. That's good. So there looks to be more stuff over here, I guess, for lack of a better descriptive word. When I was in middle school, I had a theater teacher who I liked because I liked it. As a middle school kid, it's annoying. As an adult, I can understand the rule where when we did like improv exercises or like we're trying to do other things, he wouldn't allow us to use the words thing or stuff. Serving Bowling Green, we're in 270, it's Kentucky. I knew that. I know 270 is Kentucky. Anyway. We will come back to this if the streak from last week is done, but we're going to do some things, set up, and then continue last week and see what happens, because there's some exciting times there. You can see here, it says 99, we got to 100, it's normal. We are now going to attempt a new personal best. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but maybe we can get some last Monday stream of the year magic. Oh, let's do this. I love the immediate DC drop. I'm gonna verify because I'm this paranoid. But reflecting pool on your left, it's DC. An immediate cherry blossom drop is nice. That makes me feel good about things. This does not. Is this Alaska? Did we get this is Alaska. Right? Like, am I? We're verifying. We're over verifying everything from here on out. This is. But like, I feel fairly confident in stating Alaska right away, but we're gonna verify. 907, I believe, is an Alaska drop. Is an Alaska area code. I know it starts with a 9. I know that their main one starts with a 9. This might be Nome. This might be Anchor. I don't think it's Anchorage. We saw yellow plates. I'm seeing yellow plates. If I'm not gonna auto send cherry blossoms for DC, we're not gonna auto send Alaska just yet. I believe. Out of mostly paranoia. I believe that's the Alaskan top the road. I feel. Laos Pizza Dowling is Anchorage 100. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Oh, you're good. You've missed an immediate Alaska and a cherry blossom drop. Oh, you bastards. We're in, hold on. We're in North, shit. Hold on. You fucking bastards gave me a drop. It's North Carolina. Oh no, hold on. Hold on. What's this sign say? Oh, you've gotta be shitting me. Okay. Let's see if we can see. Where we are. No, hold on, wait, no, wait, that means we're in Virginia then. Hold on. Hold on. We're in Virginia here. Not the Virginia drop I want. Okay, here's my thinking. First off, that's Virginia Shield. Secondly, going back, this is spawn. This was spawn. I think this is the actual state line. Yeah, I think the welcome to Virginia sign, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for hometown. I'm going for home state. Didn't screw it. If the home state screws me, this is a tragic way for this to end, but I'm going for Virginia. Yeah. You know what? We got it, though. We got it. That's all that matters. Because Virginia likes to put the welcome to signs not immediately at the border. I remembered that from all the times I've driven home. And we like to tell you immediately, but we like to tell you immediately when you enter a new county. And that's what that sign was. So it's still not annoying to have gotten a drop like that. But we here and we're doing the things. And we're hoping. You say. Adopt a highway. Martha S. Jones, Candy Apple Lady. Okay. I don't know what that sign was, though. We might be getting some good signage up ahead. North Carolina? Now it's North Carolina? John B. Bond. No. So here's my thing with this. Michigan typically has the M on top, but there are Michigans that don't. I don't think this is... See, that's the thing. The immediate gut is North Carolina. Is that the GeoGuessr car immediately drove south, but also I think Mississippi does this too. Hold on, this might be useful. Roanoke, North Carolina. Okay. Hello? This is gorgeous. This is Alaska. No, wherever we are, it's gorgeous. I think this is Alan Wake 2. I think that my streams are colliding and that we've somehow ended up in Alan Wake 2. Which we have, this is Washington. Roadway. Last Chance Basin Historical District. Okay, so this was the parking lot if we went this way. Is this Alaska? Bunch of yellow plates. Middle of nowhere, big ass trees. I mean, that was a lot of yellow plates. This is wherever this... I just want to figure out where this is. Like, I know this isn't what this GeoGuessr mode is, but I just want to see where the hell we are, because this is cool as shit. Here we go. I mean, it's very clearly Alaska. Last Chance Mining Museum Perseverance Trailhead. So if you know where that is, that's where we are. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, we're down here. Oh, it was Juneau. Cool. We got a Juneau drop. We don't get too many yeah, it was Juneau. We don't get too many of those. Usually it's Alaska or like wilderness. With nothing in between, so it's nice to get something in between this time. Ketchikan looks like that too. Ah, good to know. It just looked very northwest. I mean, obviously it was the most northwest for the country you could really do, but it looked very... I don't... Oh, it's Bama. I mean, it's Bama. It told us. All right. What else we got? Say 719. We got a 719. I'm also at the point now where even if we see an area code, we're going to go until we see a second one because I want to verify everything. I also don't know 719, so that's why I'm not clicking anything right now. Okay, 719 for sure. That I feel good on thinking now, 719. Cheyenne, Fenmore. Yeah, we're definitely, that is in fact real, so that is a real thing. Cheyenne Creek. It's not Wyoming, though. That's the issue, because Wyoming's 307 and only 307. This could be... Is southern Colorado? No, it could be southern Colorado. Plates. Oh, hold on. No front, it looks like, for a lot of these. I'm thinking southern Colorado is my gut, but I could be very wrong. Here, let's go over to here. Like, I don't think it's Colorado Springs, but it wouldn't shock me. National Karate, Tuesday Morning, Vita National, 1 Hour Cleaner. California Nails, that's just a chain. That's not actually California, 100%. North Cheyenne Canyon Park. Maybe they're fronts? I think they're fronts. Idaho? No, Idaho is 2 something. Ugh, I hate this. We still have just under half our time. So we're not screwed yet. I don't think it's the spring. Maybe Tanyard. Because Colorado has fronts, doesn't it? Rancho Aligera. Oh, it is! Let's go! Holy shit, it was Colorado Springs! It actually was! That... Oh, I almost moved there. I think that was just that part of my brain remembering. Ooh. Harbaugh Church Road. I don't know. Let's go this way, though. That might be the smartest I've ever been in this, in playing this, is knowing that was that. Penn, you think it's Penn, Maryland? You think, wouldn't it be, don't they normally do double N for Penn, though, if it's that kind of pen? Or am I under/overthinking that? Keep going this way. Licensed, what have you. It looks very southern. I don't disagree with you. That's why I was... That's kind of the vibe I see as well. Hopefully that means we get a shield soon. Wasn't there a sign, or am I making that? Okay, I guess not. I thought there was a sign. Oh, it's just the bricks. Okay, so I went back. We have some kind of a main stretch of road here. That's too blurry. Damn. I just want the Keystone Shield right now. That's what I want. I want to see a highway route shield or some shit. Marway Estate. Why do none of you have phone numbers on anything? We still have half our time. We still have half our time, Pat. Reduce speed, 20 ahead. It looks like a front plate, though. 717? Is that a thing? 717. Is that southern? Now the follow-up question: is that Southern PA? I know that's not Delaware. I don't believe that's a Maryland. $717 definitely. Okay. At 30 seconds, if we don't see anything else to confirm it, we'll hit PA. Washington County? Is that how Maryland does their... not Maryland. Is that a Penn sign? Is that how Penn does their signs? Penmar Park, Washington County. Going into Washington County, Maryland. So it'd be Maryland. Is it a... oh, it's the fucking border. You've got to be shitting me. We didn't see a welcome sign, though, so I... fuck. It is a border. Shitting me. I would still... if it... I would lean Maryland. Then. Because we didn't see a welcome to sign. We just saw the county sign. Does that make sense? If this ends up being Penn and we got screwed on a border, we got screwed on a border. Which I think is the last one we did, which is fine. But if that's a Maryland sign, screw it. Nope. How close was the border? That's... I mean... it's a heartbreaker, but there's not much you can do. 107 is still the second best we've done, so it's not a personal best, but it's the second best. And I like a second best. There's like nothing that would have done anything. So I think we went here. I mean, it is, I think at one point we crossed the Mason-Dixon line. We literally crossed the Mason-Dixon line. Because we had gone back that way. I don't know. It's all good. I also genuinely, and seeing it that way, seeing Washington, it's a township. It's not a county. So I would have expected it to say Washington Township if it was Penn. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a bummer. It's not great. We also did not hit every state. I didn't want to do that. Go away. There we go. 107's not bad. And hey, guess what? We can rebuild. We have a 20er. So it's all good. It's all good. Cows. It's all good. We got cows. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's cool if it happens, especially with this being the last actual stream of the year for Mondays. But also, at the end of the day, 107 is it was Washington County Mayor, so we crossed the line at some point into the city didn't have signs. Okay. That's fine. Because it's the Mason-Dixon line, I figured there would have been like a massive to-do about that. But you know what? I now know. You know? And knowing is half the battle. The truck is from Louisville, but that doesn't mean a damn thing. But that sign that says Kentucky does mean a thing, though, I think. I could be wrong. Oh well. If we're being honest, if we got this one to 50, that'd be a nice one to end too, ending on a 50 streaker in a day, you know? Not saying that's necessarily the end all be all goal, just because there are things I have to do today. Like go to my job's Christmas party. The last time I have to go to my job this year is for a party. And I actually get to go to the party and not work the party, even though I am technically working the party. Because they still need people to do bar stuff, and they didn't hire, they just expect us to do it. So whatever. We get free booze. At the end of the day, that's good. If that's your thing. There's also food. Which, if that is also your thing, also good, so. I will say, my job is quite literally doing the meme thing this year. Where instead of bonuses or raises, we are literally getting a pizza party. Like, that's not a joke. My job is literally throwing a pizza party instead of any kind of raise or bonus. I have somehow walked into the meme, which is funny, but whatever. I think this is California, by the way. I realize I should actually commentate on my brain. I think this is just Southern California. If not Southern, near it. Yeah, this is California. Going back, the last thing I will say about our 107 streak, which that's a fun number to say, is the Colorado Springs moment happened to that. So it's a special streak because I still don't believe that happened. So it was cool. I was happy with it. We go again. Sizemore, 4th Ave. As this is the last Monday, if anyone's out there and wants to answer this, do y'all have any fun holiday traditions since this is due to the holidays? The last Monday stream of the year. Beaverton. Are we just in rural Virginia? No, that's Beaver Dam. Virginia's Beaver Dam, not Beaverton. We're in Bama. I saw the little thing. Or if you're looking forward to anything at the end of the year, also. I will also say, if you're watching this now, either live or in the GeoCast that came out this week, there is still a December 26th GeoCast. I did, I went with with our good friend and moderator, Coffee Ghost Tea. It's a shorter version. I think it's only gonna be like an hour and a half in that range after I edit it. But there is a GeoCast next Tuesday for the 26th that exists both in the future and the past, because for us when we recorded it, it was the future. But now it's the past. Ooh. I don't know. This is something silly. But there is a GeoCast. We just vibe, we talk. It's a very, very low key. We just used it as an excuse to talk for an hour. Well, I just happened to also be playing Stay Streaks. It is the most podcast-like GeoCast ever because it wasn't streamed. Because Brookline, I was thinking that. Every time I see Brookline, I think of Massachusetts. Or was there a better good reason other than what I was thinking? I mean, that's a Massachusetts sign. It's Massachusetts. $4.12. We had $4.12 earlier, didn't we? That's a cool looking. I'm sure that's a distinctive sign. No, 412 isn't North Dakota. I feel like that's a distinctive. Is this Penn? Is it actually? As I say, that's the Keystone, isn't it? Like, I swear to God, this ends up being Maryland. Gallaudet University, which I have genuinely never heard of. But if we're in a university, that means we're close to some highways. If Gallaudet's in DC, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I guess we can just I mean, because if I legitimately thought this was gonna, so the last 2 weeks we have gotten a drop literally on the Georgetown campus. And before I saw the Gallaudet sign, I was like, is this just, did we get Georgetown 3? It's DC. Get out of there. I'm gonna talk into a loop there. So we didn't get Georgetown University 3 weeks in a row, 7/17. But did we get back-to-back Penn? Didn't I literally say 7/17 and it was Penn? Or was that Northern Maryland? I don't know anymore. Oh, it's not back-to-back. It's not back-to-back Penn. Because there was DC. So we went Penn, DC, Penn. For a split second, I was like, I swear to God, if you got me a monument drop. It's not. I was gonna say, if it legit just went Penn, DC, I was gonna just laugh or something. I don't know. It's a rec center or something because you can swim. Let's go this way. Iowa? Man's got an IO data bike shirt. So my gut right now is I'm gonna restart though. Like, this has to be Iowa, right? Like, I'm not a moldy sock or anything, right? Like, this is Iowa. He's where, I mean, he could. I'm just doing, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Like, if it wasn't, that's like the meanest thing I think Geo's ever done. And I just went through the whole Penn Mars situation. Well, we now know in Des Moines, Iowa, if you find a bike, they're from the Iowa bike, and you can see the back of the back. We all learned something, and that's fun. I like when we all learn something. This is an educational stream now. Wilson Air Center. Let's go here. There looks to be stuff that's useful over here. Say. Chattanooga. We're in Tennessee, y'all. Let's go. Pace. So I know I said this at the beginning and I was wrong. Is Pace the Indianapolis public transit? I know I said it was DART and that was Delaware's, and that's my own mistake. Morton Grove. But is Pace Indiana? Illinois. Damn, I was close. Is that like the Dempster Street? Grosse Point. Chicagoland North. Edison. Okay. That's another thing. I know I said Portland earlier. I need to go to Chicago next year because I've never been to Chicago. Hey, Tony, is this... What the hell is this? Carbon Emery. 435. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know what else to do. This, go back. Did I say Utah? That does say Utah. It's Utah. That was the most Utah drop I've ever seen. I'm kidding. By my own rules, I must immediately say, is this Alaska? As we're surrounded by trees on a dirt road. And very often has that led me astray. But also, oh no, now I see the tree. No, I don't think that is much now. Why do I feel like I've gotten... Why do I think we've gotten this exact drop before? I think I have, and I just think it's in... I think it's in that GeoCast that hasn't come out yet. Like, I think you'll see this again next week. I stand by my gut. If I remember correctly, that makes this Alaska. Could be wrong. But that would be funny. Now, if I was wrong, if this ends up being Alaska and I remember it from something else. ATV route, Little Black Road, what do you say? Recreational commercial visitor enter North Maine. Nope, no, it's Maine. Maybe it was from last week. Maybe that's what I remember it from last week, with Maine being the main character, and it's still, even though it's a new season and Maine's not the main character this season, it's certainly clawing to keep its part relevant, at least. I don't know. Other TV phrases. Professor, do you have a favorite drop that you've ever gotten? Like, in terms of, like, especially since you are US based, for your Geo as well. Do you have, like, an all-time favorite drop? If that's even a real thing. We're in Nebraska. Like, an absurd situation. You don't know? I mean, it's a weird... I know it's not something you think about. Like, I get that. Okay, I don't think we're in Mass because it says Mass. I think we're in Connecticut. Because it's... Where's Holland? Yeah, we're in Connecticut. See, I have always liked like the landmarks or like either pop culture relevant cities where it's a joke, or not a joke, but it's like, hey, it's funny, or like earlier we got Old Faithful. That was cool. I hadn't dropped at that part of Yellowstone ever, and we can say that we've seen it because that's why I like GeoGuessr. It's like a little mini road trip since I don't get to do that many road trips anymore. It's why I got into playing State Streaks in the first place. But I also love the memes. Like, we've gotten the Bass Pro Pyramid in Memphis. We've gotten the giant bean boot in Maine. We got Forks, Washington for Twilight. I like those a lot. You've been to Hilton Head Island many times, Ariel, but only once in GeoGuessr. There you go. That was memorable. That's cool. There's one, this is months ago, probably a year ago at this point, because I don't remember anything anymore. Where we dropped basically down the road from the mall I used to work at. So we went to the mall that I used to work at, and we kind of looked around at everything, which was cool. That's fun. Like, it's fun. Like, it's one of those things, like, especially for me, like, I had to be careful with what I say, because obviously I'm not trying to dox myself or shit like that. Goshen, we're on the West Coast. I don't know, Eugene. I don't know. It might not be Oregon. It's Oregon. Your timing, as usual, is impeccable. Where, like, because of the stream delay, the moment you say something, it magically appears on my screen, and I love it. Where, like, it confirms the hunch. Celtic Nations 443. Like, it is genuinely one of my favorite things about this is when you say, I don't know, it could be this, and then you immediately see something that confirms that hunch. Love that. Like, going back to the Colorado Springs thing, like when we saw that and it was confirmed Colorado Springs. Okay, so 410 is Maryland. I know that, yeah, 410 is Maryland. That's like, and it's Eastern Shore, so we're probably like Ocean City, Berlin. Let's go verify it with another 410. And then we'll send Maryland. Because that was a van, and the van could have been from out of state. Or from not this area. So that's fine. I accept that. Bios. Hello, Mr. Bike Man. How are you? But yeah, this does. Yeah, it's 410. It's Maryland. Yep, right near. Oh, it's New York, Maryland. Nice. This way. Let us go north. It looks like there's more stuff this way. There is more stuff this way. Let's go. Love that. Love that for us. Let's go east, though. Hunter's Glen. Why does Hunter get a Glen? 325. Commercial investment properties. I don't know 325. I don't even think I've seen 325 before. And if I have clearly blocked it from memory. It says Maine, but that ain't. Emmy's, no. San Angelo, the Independent School District. Texas? No. I know there's a lot of independent sports leagues in Texas because Texas. OC Fisher Dam. And this could be like, this could be Southern Texas. And San Angelo doesn't not sound Texan. And I think that sign says Texas too. It does say Texas, the state of Texas. Let's go. Okay, so it was Central Texan, not South Texan, but it's a big state. My point was accurate. PNC Bank. The hell is this? Go this way because there's that. There's a bridge, which means there's probably Taco Bueno. Go up a little bit further. Does that say Illinois? Go back. Yeah. You know what? That works too. Not what I meant to do, but it works. No, it's Texas. We got a back-to-back Tejas. That's what I thought too. That's why I was confused. It was font, and I can't read sometimes. We've established this. There are times where I can't read. But I hear Taco Bueno, and I think of King of the Hill, because they would go down to the Taco Bueno. Y'all. Finish your diploma. I guess if you work at the Dollar General, they give you a, like Starbucks does, and they give you scholarship help, which is cool. So I've been talking about this, and I've been talking. It's in the Discord, but not everyone's in the Discord, and I don't want to assume. I don't want to keep it to just people who are in the Discord. We do have an open emote slot because Twitch gave everyone an extra emote slot. I have two thoughts about what it could be. Both are State Streaks adjacent. One is more overall lore, and one is very State Streak specific, but it is just me. So I'm asking opinions. One, the more general that could be used outside of State Streaks, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards because I just am. I swear to, it's Maryland. I thought that said Cowabunga Park for a second. We solidify our rivalry and nemesisness with South Carolina by having a South Carolina outline with the don't symbol over it, like the Ghostbusters, like the circle with the line through it, over the state of South Carolina as a joke, since I am feuding with the entire geographical space that is South Carolina, which is very lore specific. I believe I've explained it. If not, just ask and I'll do it. And I'm gonna do a lore YouTube video soon where I explain all the random crap I say. Or the one I'm leaning towards, Mothman, which would de facto be our West Virginia emote, but also Mothman is our friend. This is some mid-Atlantic drop vibes. Thoughts, comments, concerns about that? Washington Park. Maybe not. Hold on. It's not DC. If y'all have a preference, let me know. I'm still debating which one to do. 401 is Rhode Island, correct? Yes, that makes sense. And if you're watching this on YouTube, on the GeoCast, feel free to throw it down in the comments which emote you think would be fun if you also use Twitch. And if you stay on YouTube, I apologize for boring you with the Twitch chat talk. 401, I do believe, is the small but mighty state of Rhode Island. Yeah, Providence. And it is. So not mid-Atlantic New England, but still. 617, this is Boston. I think this is just straight up Boston. Yeah, it's... What street are we on? Oh, it's Tremont. Yeah, it's Boston. I've been there. I think I've stayed on that street before. But I like the geo for everyone. Like I love seeing all the different Douglas County, by the way. Emotes for the geo. Because we have the One Dakota emote. We have the Bully Alaska emote. So we could do Mothman for West Virginia. I don't know how to make it more West Virginia-y other than just outright this Mothman is the mascot of West Virginia. He's also our friend. Or 402 is no, it's not is it Montana? Is 402 Montana? No, it's Nebraska. It's eastern Nebraska. It's Omaha. Kevin Cotter for state representative. What state would you like to represent? Please tell me with your sign. There might be out of... Oh, no, actually, you don't need to tell people out of state because they wouldn't get to vote in your election. Never mind. Answered my own question there. Faith United Methodist, no address. What do you say? What do you say, Water Tower? What do you have to say on this matter? Let's say Coleman. Are we in Coleman, wherever? We are in... Wherever we are, it's Coleman. $259? that one of the? Is that one of the several to Alabama? Hmm. I'm thinking right now we're in Alabama. Could be wrong, as I often am. Class C, Warren Lodge, Mason. Okay, so they're good at baseball and softball. Good for them. I like that for them. You always need to have a good. You always need to have a good sports team. Speed limit sign. From rails to trails. That's an interesting slogan. It's 989. 989. Claire Midland. Oh. 989. I feel like we had that. Not. Let's go south real. Does it say go to Coleman now? So Coleman gets its own thing. Clean restrooms. I love a clean restroom. North Dover. Orange. Hirschberger. Penn, maybe? Is there a 989? Was it? Is there a 989? Amish? That kind of leads to Penn. Oh, it's Michigan. What the fuck was that billboard? We're gonna move on. I'm confused. I'm confused. Was that like, was that a donut shop called Cops and Donuts, or was that was it cops trying to take it back? I'm so lost in the sauce with David Pumpkins, man. Wyoming is what those were. State Park headquarters. Well, there's headquarters. They might have what state it is. Might be Wyoming. It might be Nevada. State Park, Eagle Point picnic area. Is this Wyoming again? I'm not sure. Could be. Might not be. I don't know. I said it earlier, and now that I'm not sure, watch this be the one that we lose it on. Pretty sure this is Wyoming. Or something. So if it was like right here. Like a moose. I like a moose village. That sounds fun. Boo boo. 14, 16, 20. Maybe not. Maybe it's not that. On. Buffalo Bill Dam. Where would the Buffalo Bill Dam be? As I go through my limited history of the Old West, where was Buffalo Bill relevant? I don't hate my Wyoming guess. Don't. I think it's Wyoming too. I feel better now that you've said that. Would the Buffalo Bill Dam be in Wyoming? Because that makes sense to me. It also looks very... It's not the Tetons because it's the wrong highway. But it's in the fair... Not... And that's the... That is the Wyoming Adopt a Highway sign, I think. That's... My issue is I often forget what the Adopt a Highway signs are. I think that's just Wyoming's. Not Montana's. Honestly, screw it. Hey, it was! Let's go! I'll be damned. $417. Pat, 417. You've had this 5 million times today and you've already forgotten it. I wish that was a joke. Rest in peace, Porter Potty. You have been tipped. I hope no one was in there when it happened. And if they were, Godspeed. I'm trying to go through the brain, be like, that mailbox had a face on it? It did? Was it happy to get the mail? I hope it was. Also, welcome in, Freelancer. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're having a good Monday. As someone who is a fan of the big googly eye motif, I respect it. As you can... Well, you can't tell the edit. My TV has googly eyes on it. You put googly eyes on your plants. Googly eye. If there's an old... By old, I mean, I think it's only like a decade old now. Christopher Walken SNL sketch where he plays a gardener who's afraid to look at his plants. Or he's afraid to be around his plants, so he puts googly eyes on all of his plants so he can look them in the eye and know that he can trust them. So anytime so if you hear me talk about the googly eyes, no googly eyes, and go into that, it's my very, very bad Christopher Walken. And I apologize for it, even though there are people who apparently want me to do more of it. I don't for y'all's sanity. Is 417 Southern Pennsylvania? Is that what this is, or is it? Or my favorite googly eye thing is that lady that had 8 on her bouncers. Oh, there you go. That does not surprise me that that exists. I'll put it that way. That doesn't surprise me that that exists. Not in this world. My brain needs to remember 417. Yeah, it's censored. It's true. It is technically PG. was Kansas? That would make sense with where we are. We've been kind of hosed on control. Oh no, Missouri. I don't. You wouldn't see a. I mean, it says Mo. So Missouri. Now the $1,000,000 question: do you trust the billboard? What do you say? You also say 417. Oh, that's much better than I thought it was going to be. But you don't have any other information on you. Why does a heating and cooling company need a TikTok? Like, I know that I'm not like... That's what I'm saying. I don't think churches like advertise far from the flock. So unless it's like a famous church that, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't know. Honestly, screw it. Missouri. Yep, it was in Ozark. Cool. And I think I'll do this. I'll say this now. I am aiming to hit 50 today. And I think this is last streak of the day. Because this is our last Monday stream of the year. Near The Simpsons. Possibly, who knows? They won't tell us. Ending on a streak of this nature is a fun thing to end on. So I will try to end it on 50. Or we'll fail try and game there. Langdon is North Dakota? Yes? Or is that south? Langdon north or south? To be fair, Langdon is... There's probably multiple Langdons, but... I'm trying to think of the one that I'm... Here we go. Yep, it's north. 701, 701. North. Ah, that one. So we'll go to 50. We're in Alaska, aren't we? Yellow license plate, dirt road, trees. For the meme, one last time, it's Alaska. Hey, look at that, it's Fairbanks. Like cherry blossoms in DC, dirt roads and trees in Alaska. This is the way. Hello? There we go. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it might be a little bit earlier stream, but like once again, there's a lot of stuff happening here today. And if you missed any of today and want to catch up or want to catch up on any of these, the GeoCast is on the YouTube. It'll be live. This one will be live tomorrow, noon Eastern, US. It'll be episode 4. I believe this will be the 4th one. 704. Speaking of the number 4, 704. Which, as always, would be useful if I knew. No front plates. There's also gameplay and other stuff on the YouTube as well, so if you're interested in it, that's what all the commands are in the title of this video, if you're watching this on Twitch. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you already know all this. Can I get over there? Yes. Fashionable watering place, a recreational social center prior to 1861. The hotel stood 5 miles northeast. Tucker's Grove. But yeah, if you are interested in the YouTube, we are not, at last time I checked, 9 away from 100 subscribers on the YouTube, which would be kind of a cool milestone to hit before the end of the year since we relaunched it. That's a tough sentence to say. So if you haven't already, feel free to drop a subscription over there. And we might enter 2024 with 100 on YouTube and kind of building off that, because I am trying to do more stuff over there as well. Okay, I can't see anything. Oh, we got another billboard that might be more useful. Zaxby's. No, I mean, I like a Zaxby's, but that's not useful because it doesn't tell me where. Okay, that was an out-of-state plate because that was the only front plate. So I'm not going to really pay attention to it. 980 now. We got a 980. Is this North Carolina? I just realized this. Is this North Carolina? Maybe not. They don't have front plates. Stop the highway. Knoll service blue bike. If I had to guess, honestly, this might be a North Carolina situation here. I'm not sure. I don't think it's south. And if it is, that'd be the meanest trick and very apropos for how we're ending the year. There was a Zaxby's. This is true. There was a Zaxby's, yes. 704 and a Zaxby's are our biggest hint. So that's why I was like North Carolina, I think. East Lincoln Fire Department. $704 and $980. Is that an... What do you want to say for that flag? That, I would assume the one on the right. Is that... I think that's the North Carolina flag, is it not? It's hard to tell because it's not in the wind. That is the North Carolina flag, though, right? I want to say that is. Keep looking for the last 10 seconds. I don't think it's the Georgian flag. But I honestly don't know. I'm going North Carolina. Hey, it was North Carolina. Let's go. Not a dirt road, so I can't make the Alaska reference already. I don't want to call it a joke because it's right. You know what I mean? Like, I say it in a joking way, but I don't... Like, I can't call the Alaska dirt road trees meta a joke because it's real and it works. Woodbury Wellness and Rehab. That's just the name of the complex, not anything else. That's what all this is. That's a US flag, so that doesn't help us at all. This might, though. 910. 910. Hampstead, Kiwanis Park. Oh, it's also North Carolina. Right? That's an NC? That's North Carolina. Yep. All right, y'all. This is the last one of the day. Last state of the Twitch year Prairie View of 2023. Where, oh, where will we end the year? My immediate gut right now is Kansas. Waverly city limit. I feel like that's a unique shield for a city that I don't know. But also, we should be looking for wizards because we're at Waverly. I'm just saying. Let's go towards the city of Waverly. Is there? I feel like I've seen Waverly, Kansas before. But in a much more important sense, that doesn't mean a damn thing of what I think I've seen. It's what we gotta find. Prairie View, Waverly, Spangle. I guess we just drove through the thing of Prairie. Okay. Lard. We still got a little bit over half our time, so that's good. An area code would be swell. As we are currently doing a whole lot of nothing. Inland Empire Pea Growers Association. All right then. I mean, the Inland Empire is a California thing. But there's gotta be more than just California doing the Inland Empire, right? Okay, where's West Covina? This isn't California. No. Is it? Is there? It's the phrase Inland Empire that's throwing me because California has the Inland Empire. The issue is this would be the weirdest fucking California drop ever. Am I really about to send this for California? That just seems dumb. But I keep going back to Inland Empire. They don't have front plate, so be California. I think I'm just gonna sing Kansas. It's the middle of nowhere. I can't see anything. I don't notice anything. Haven't gotten a single hint or clue that was useful. I'm gonna highlight it. If this ends up being California, I will laugh hysterically. Or say, God damn it, I don't know which one. That was Washington. Okay. So it was West Coast, but nothing in that gave me Washington. But also, that's the way it works, and that's how we get to start 2024 on stream anew with a brand new streak. And that's not always bad. That's fun. Thank you all for hanging out. If you are watching this on YouTube, there is still a new GeoCast next week, despite there being no stream next week. So look out for that. It'll be like an hour 15 minutes. So it'll be next Tuesday at its normal upload time. Thank you for hanging out. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. And I hope you all have a great holiday.